What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. My name is Leandro Demerara, and today we are going forward with our exploration of the old-fashioned, and we are going to be making you Death & Company's preferred old-fashioned, or actually better yet, the root cocktail that Alex Day and Dave Kaplan call their preferred old-fashioned. Now, this is going to use a little bit of proprietary ingredients, which is going to let me sort of plug some video series that we're doing, but basically this series uses Demerara Gum Syrup. So what Demerara Gum Syrup is, or what gum syrup in general is a simple syrup that uses gum arabic to give it like a silkier texture and like a more like honey. It's almost like a honey-like texture. So I will link the recipe below, but I will say that I used an immersion circulator to create this Demerara Gum Syrup. If you don't know what immersion circulator is, it's basically a cylinder. It's like a heat cylinder that you put into water, and it heats water to a specific temperature and never goes above or below that temperature. I am doing a series of Home Bar Advanced that's hitting Patreon first. And if you want to get those Home Bar Advanced things, we are definitely going to be doing a little bit of a dive on immersion circulator syrups. But until then, you know what this is, and this is their old fashioned. So let's get into the drink. First thing we're going to do is just 2 dashes of Angosrtura bitters, and then 1 dash of Bitter Truth aromatic bitters. Then we're going to do, and I was a little sloppy on the aromatic bitters, but that's fine, 1 teaspoon of Demerara Gum Syrup, and 2 ounces of Elija Craig's small batch bourbon. This is and I didn't bring a jigger with me. What are you thinking, Leandro? Oh, what are you thinking? All right. 2 ounces of Elija Craig, and this is the bourbon that they specify. So we're making it exactly how they would make it to taste what their preferred old fashioned would be. And then we're just going to add our rock of ice, and we're going to stir it. I'm using kind of a big old fashioned glass today. So choose your ice wisely and make sure that your ice fits your old fashioned glass. Now, I will say that, you know, there's 2 different facets to this deep dive on an old-fashioned that we're doing. The first is that we're doing so there's 2 different ways that you can do this. There are old-fashioned variations, and then there are traditional old-fashions. And while we have done a lot of old-fashioned variations on this deep dive into old-fashions, showing you all the many different variations that can be done, I will say that there is a lot of difference between how people make their preferred traditional old-fashioned as well. So if you look at our old-fashioned recipe, I have a very specific way that I like to make my old-fashioned, and these guys make their old-fashioned in a different way, and this is completely their traditional recipe. So this deep dive on old-fashions is going to also encompass the different traditional old-fashioned variation, well, not variations, but old fashions that are out there. So there's just like so many people making their different specific traditional old fashioned recipes. I think those are very interesting, and it's great to see the wide variety of things that people come up with as their like traditional old fashioned. And then we're just going to do a lemon peel and an orange peel as our garnish. And we're just going to spritz that on top. Got some gum syrup on it. And there you have it, my friends. This is the preferred traditional old-fashioned from Death & Company. Let's give it a taste. That's really well balanced and very nice. So basically, they chose so the Bitter Truth aromatic bitters are a little bit more bitter, and it has some nice spice in there, but it actually makes the Angostura bitters seem a little sweet in comparison. So it has this, I can't even place it, like maybe cardamom. There's a flavor profile in there. It mixes very well with the Demerara Gum Syrup, and the Demerara Gum Syrup gives it like a little bit more of a silky texture, and then you're kind of playing up, and it just goes well. The Demerara syrup really goes well with the bourbon they chose. And then you got the citrus on the nose. It's like full flavored. It's wonderful. This is a great old fashioned. So there you have it, my friends. Death and Company's preferred old fashioned. Oh, yeah, sorry. And like and subscribe if you like our channel. I'll see you guys next time.